Have you ever wondered what the most profound lesson in life truly is? Is it love, patience, or the ability to let go? Throughout history, many have sought the answer, yet only a few have truly understood it. Today, we uncover one of the Buddha's most powerful lessons, a lesson so transformative that it can shift the way you see the world forever. Stay with me until the end, and this wisdom may change your life. Long ago, in the serene forests of India, a young man named Arjun was troubled. Despite his wealth, intelligence, and opportunities, he was deeply unhappy. He sought wisdom from philosophers, scholars, and priests, but none could give him the answer he longed for. One day, he heard of the Buddha, a teacher whose wisdom was said to illuminate even the darkest minds. Determined, he traveled for days until he reached the Buddha's monastery, where he knelt before the Enlightened One and asked, "Master, what is the greatest lesson in life?" The Buddha smiled gently and replied, "Come, let us walk." Understanding impermanence. As they walked through a lush meadow, Buddha pointed to a river flowing nearby. "Tell me, Arjun, what do you see?" "A river flowing endlessly," Arjun replied. Buddha nodded. "Life is like this river, ever changing, never still. The greatest suffering comes when we try to grasp what is meant to flow. The first lesson is impermanence. Nothing in this world, neither joy nor sorrow, wealth nor status, will last forever. To find peace, one must embrace this truth." Arjun listened, his heart stirred by the wisdom. He had spent his life clinging to things, wealth, relationships, status, only to feel empty when they changed. Could it be that his suffering stemmed from his resistance to change? The art of letting go. They continued walking until they reached a village. A beggar sat by the roadside, holding an empty bowl. The Buddha turned to Arjun. "If you were to pour water into a full cup, what would happen?" "It would overflow," Arjun answered. "Exactly," said the Buddha. "A mind cluttered with attachment, fear, and expectation cannot receive wisdom. The second lesson is letting go. Just as the beggar's empty bowl is open to receive, an open mind welcomes peace and understanding." Arjun reflected on his own life. He had been holding on to past regrets, future worries, and the weight of expectations. Perhaps the secret to happiness was not in acquiring more, but in letting go, the power of acceptance. They soon came upon a towering mountain. Suddenly, dark clouds gathered, and a fierce storm erupted. The wind howled, and rain poured down. Arjun shivered, but the Buddha stood calmly, gazing at the storm without fear. "Why do you not seek shelter, Master?" Arjun asked. The Buddha smiled. "A mountain does not fear the storm. It simply allows it to pass. The third lesson is acceptance. Suffering arises when we resist what is. Accept life's storms, and they will lose their power over you." As the storm passed and the sun emerged, Arjun felt a strange sense of peace. He realized how much time he had spent resisting life, wishing things were different, fearing the unknown. Could acceptance be the key to inner peace? The nature of true happiness. As night fell, they reached the monastery where a single candle flickered. The Buddha pointed at the flame. "Tell me, Arjun, what gives this flame its light?" "The candle's wax and the fire," Arjun replied. "Indeed," the Buddha said. "But without the darkness, would you appreciate its glow? The fourth lesson is that true happiness is not the absence of pain, but the ability to find light within it." Arjun felt his heart open. He had spent years chasing happiness, avoiding pain and fearing loss. But now he understood. Happiness is not found outside, but cultivated within. What is the greatest lesson? As their journey ended, Arjun bowed deeply. "Master, you have given me many lessons, but which is the greatest of all?" The Buddha smiled and said, "All are parts of one truth. Life is impermanent, so let go. Accept what is, and happiness will follow." Arjun's eyes welled with tears, not of sorrow but of understanding. For the first time he felt free. What will you choose? This story is not just about Arjun, it is about you. How often do you hold on to things that no longer serve you? How often do you resist change, fear the storm, or search for happiness outside yourself? Buddha's greatest lesson is simple. Let go, accept life, and find peace within. Now ask yourself, what is one thing you can release today? Share your thoughts below, and may your journey be filled with wisdom and light. If this story resonated with you, share it with someone who needs this wisdom today.